Hi, this is Carol. It's my last post for Best Practices in Online Course Design. And I would like to say that I have a lot of things that I will take away from this course. The two best things I think probably are that I've learned how to do a podcast and also these video um, announcements or videos that we've been able to do, that we've learned how to do. I feel like I've mastered this. I'm not as loose and easy at them as most of you are. I'm a fairly conservative person, so that makes it a little harder for me, I guess. But I think that if I were in front of a classroom of students, I would be more relaxed and maybe even be able to get up and wave my arms at the lights to make them come on like Dr. L did this week. So we'll see what happens when I actually have my own classroom. But I think that the thing that I like about those two things is that they built the community that I feel is necessary to online teaching, that I felt like the articles that we read affirmed what I felt, that online classrooms can be somewhat isolating, and that I appreciate the community that can be built through the instructor participation and also through knowing other students. So those were things that I liked about our coursework and also the tools that we learned. So those were two of the takeaways that I'll definitely appreciate from this course. I also took away something that was sort of disconcerting, and I don't mean it as a negative, but just for me, I feel like I've learned that I am very not prepared to teach an online class, that there's a lot that I still have to learn. One of the things has to do with curriculum, in that when I taught school before, there was always a curriculum to follow, and it was up to us to add the creativity and, maybe throw in a few other items that weren't part of the set curriculum, but generally you followed the curriculum that the school had for you to follow. And so I feel like I have a long way to go in actually designing a curriculum for a course. And so that would be something that I would need more work on to do. And I don't feel prepared to do that. So that's something that would be tough. Plus, there's that technology piece that we talked about. And I feel like that's something that I've learned that I need a lot more work on. I would need to decide that either I have to be at a school that has a really good IT department that would be very helpful to me, or it would be one of those things that maybe falls under professor discretion, like if a student's having trouble, I could choose to help or not help, because I certainly have had professors that have sort of ignored the idea that I was having trouble with technology. And so maybe some of you have had those too. And I've, said, oh, how do you do this? And just basically met a blank computer screen. So I guess that's another way to handle it. But I would prefer to be that instructor that maybe could offer some help. So I think that I have still a learning curve there that needs to be met. The other thing is, I think it would be good for me to be able to be on the back side of Moodle. I know that Dr. L let us know that there's a whole other side that he gets to see that we don't see. And I actually think maybe even an exercise where we got to be on the other side would have been interesting to do. I don't know how that would actually work, if that would even be possible, but even an exercise where we were the administrator for just one exercise to kind of see the other side of it. It's probably not technologically possible to do that, but just for comfort level, because I think that it's really hard to understand what that is. I also would like more work in screencasting. I thought that was fun to do. I like the creative part of it, but mine was really one-dimensional compared to many of yours. And I commented on the ones that I saw that had, links, and you were moving cursors and all that cool stuff, that mine was just basically a PowerPoint with noise. So anyway, all in all, I really enjoyed this. I've learned a lot from each of you, and I appreciate the comments. I really liked the conversation that we had. To me, that's the most valuable thing, is just learning from each other. And of course, all the resources that Dr. Langhorst not only provided through articles, but his own expertise was great. And thank you, Dr. Langhorst, for your videos and for your ability to be the person who can actually get up in the middle of a video and wave his arms, because, you let us know that you could be a real person when you taught. And that's something that I think we should all strive for in our own classrooms. So best of luck to everybody. I've enjoyed it. Bye.